And in some more breaking news, the Iranian Red Crescent has said that more than 200 have been killed in the American and the Israeli strikes. Iran has requested emergency meeting of the United Nations nuclear watchdog over what it calls are wrongful acts of these aggressors. So this is the latest bit of information that the Iranians have said that more than 200 people in Iran have been killed in these American and Israeli bombings, and they've called for urgent meetings with the nuclear watchdog over the wrongful act of the aggressors. So the scale of the bombings that have been carried out by the Americans and the Israelis, this is one of the areas that has been struck in Tehran. You can gauge from the size of the crater about the kind of ammunition that the Americans have in fact deployed in carrying out these bombings in what appears to be a fairly densely populated area inside of Tehran, looking at the buildings surrounding this region. Remember, the Iranians came under attack since 8 o'clock this morning, and from there on, it's been complete mayhem. This is the moment for which the Iranians have been preparing for decades, ever since the Islamic Revolution managed to take over in Tehran in 1979. The Americans had been trying hard to try and get rid of the Iranian government, to bring about some kind of a regime change. And this is a war that Donald Trump has stated in as many words is effectively meant to do away with the government of the Ayatollahs and to bring about a different government, for which, remember, the Crown Prince, who lives in exile in Fairmont in the United States of America, had been calling for the Americans to in fact get involved militarily when the protests broke out in December. And now we have the Americans and the Israelis jumping in with their military arsenal for what could turn out to be a major war in West Asia.